No outstanding Auditor General IIC report to be tabled in Parliament, stated Chang. General Secretary of the Jamaica Labour Party and Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Horace Chang has sought to address recent concerns and accusations related to the tabling of reports from the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General in Parliament. Dr. Chang said there were no outstanding reports from either the Auditor General or Integrity Commission awaiting tabling in the House of Representatives. He said recent allegations have suggested a deliberate delay by the Speaker of the House, Julie Tolness, in tabling reports from the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General. Dr. Chang added that misleading narratives and misinformation can undermine public trust and detract the essential work of governance. He urged all members of the public, including media outlets and political figures, to exercise due diligence in verifying information before disseminating it. He noted that constructive and factual public discourse is paramount for the progress and welfare of Jamaica. The Integrity Commission, in a release on Friday, said all its annual and investigative reports submitted to Parliament so far have been tabled. The Commission said it is seeking to clarify media reports which suggest that some of its reports submitted have not yet been tabled. Toll-free access period of Williamsfield to Maypen leg of Southern Highway to extend to July 1. The toll-free access period for the Williamsfield to Maypen leg of the Southern Highway has been extended until July 1. Prime Minister Andrew Holness gave the update while making his contribution to the budget debate in Parliament on Thursday. He explained that the extension is to facilitate further negotiations with Trans-Jamaica Highway Limited. He said the highway expansion will cover some bypass roadways.
Trans-Jamaica Highway Limited, which operates the east-west highway from Caymanas to Maypen under a concession agreement, has a right of first refusal to operate the new Maypen to Williamsfield Highway. The Trans-Jamaica Highway has exercised their right under the concession agreement by making an offer to the government of Jamaica. This offer is being evaluated by independent financial advisors and negotiations are ongoing. In order to facilitate conclusion of these negotiations, the toll period is being extended until July 1, 2024. I noted last year that we would be moving further along the Williamsfield, Manchester to Hodges, St. Elizabeth corridor. This extension will also include a northern Mandeville bypass, a Spur Tree bypass, and I know a lot of people will be happy for that, a Southfield bypass, and a Black River bypass. Value engineering exercises have been performed to reduce the project cost and at the same time increase its functionality. Madam Speaker, the residents of South St. Elizabeth will be part of the stakeholder consultation process to ensure their input is obtained and incorporated from the design stage to project delivery.
Human rights advocate renews concern about rejection of Haitian asylum seekers. Attorney and founder of human rights lobby group Freedom Imaginaries, Elaine has welcomed the government's decision to allow 59 Haitian orphans into Jamaica, but says the move contradicts its rapid return of those who previously sought asylum. He further says the need to move the children out of Haiti as well as others fleeing the island highlights the urgency and severity of the situation in the French-speaking CARICOM nation. Amidst all of this, we have to have a serious conversation about the Haitian asylum seekers who are currently in Jamaica and whose applications was recently rejected because the two decisions are inconsistent, she argued. She pointed out that the UN Refugee Agency recently issued protection guidance about Haiti, noting that it does so in very rare circumstances for countries that are facing exceptional crisis. Haiti just made the list of countries that are now in the subject of official guidance from the United Nations Refugees Agency, which says that the situation in Haiti is catastrophic, is not conducive to forcing return, and the UN Refugee Agency has explicitly now called for the memorandum on the forces returned to Haitians to Haiti, the attorney highlighted. On that basis, the United Nations Refugee Agency is instructing countries to desist from rejecting those seeking asylum amid ongoing devastation in their homeland. Prior to the protection of guidance, several advances against rapid return of Haitians were issued. Meanwhile, she said that more than 30 Haitians whose asylum applications were rejected by the Jamaican government are awaiting the outcome of their appeal. They're in Jamaica, and so what they're waiting on now is by determination of the appeal. Of course, it is hard to accept why the applications would have been rejected on one of the hand when you have CARICOM rushing to Jamaica to meet urgently on the crisis in Haiti. You have the UN Security Council issuing a statement as well, just this month too, saying that the turn of events in February have established a new level of urgency and crisis. She continued to urge the government to encourage the human rights group in good faith and to do the right thing by finding the best possible solution. Incomplete records delaying payments to census workers. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica has indicated that the submission of incomplete visitation records is one reason some census workers have not yet been paid. Director General Carlin Coy made the revelation Thursday by providing an update on the 2022 population and housing census. Some workers have complained about waiting months or even a year to be paid for data collected for the census, which began in September 2022. Responding to the remuneration concerns, Ms. Coy stressed that SATIN is working to process all outstanding payments to census workers, but has a challenge due to inconsistent records. She reiterated that the submission of questionnaires is not the final portion of the census, as persons have to submit visitation records and return the tablets that were issued for final payments to be made.
Some census workers have expressed concerns regarding remuneration. With the completion of the main data collection by contract workers, efforts are now focused on the processing of all outstanding payments to census workers. This process is taking longer than anticipated for several reasons, including the fact that some census workers have not completed the processes needed to facilitate payments. For those yet to be compensated, the non and the partial submissions or inconsistencies of the visitation record, which is a critical part of the data collection process, pose a significant challenge. STATIN, however, has put in place internal measures to address this issue. Sending in the questionnaires is not the final part of completing. The visitation record is one of the areas we are having issues with. Persons have to submit a completed, properly done visitation record. This is what we use as a check with also the questionnaires. This is one of the challenges we have been facing, is that the visitation records have not been completed correctly and have not been done satisfactorily. Once this is done, then all payment will be made. And I think the contract we made with census supervisors was that your zones will have to be completed. So you would have to ensure that all the census takers that work with you, that all the information has been submitted to us at STATIN to verify the completion of the questionnaire.
CPFSA credits relationship with JCF for swift investigations. The Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA, is crediting its relationship with the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, for swift investigations of viral child abuse videos. There have been several videos circulating on social media in recent times showing children being abused. Director of the Children and Family Programs at the CPFSA, Dr. Warren Thompson, told reporters that they share a video with the police as soon as they are able or aware of the matter. Once those are sent to the CPFSA, we usually send them to the Center of Sexual Offenses and Child Abuse, the Trafficking in-Person Unit, or the Cybercrime Unit for them to try and identify the provenance of the video, because sometimes, like the other day, I got a video of a person beating a child in a basic school and people thought that it was in Jamaica, but it wasn't Jamaica, Dr. Thompson stated. He explained that in instances where they have obtained videos originating in Jamaica, they take a slightly different approach, where we don't go through all of that and we know that this is in Clarendon. For argument's sake, we tend to go to the police first to find out, do you know which community this is? Do you have any information? Dr. Thompson stated. He noted that the CPFSA also conducts joint operations with the JCF. We have actually participated in a number of joint operations with the police, including the TIP unit. If they're going to do an operation on the island, they usually ask the CPFSA officer to be with them, Dr. Thompson noted. When we are trying to identify children or locate children, very often we have to go to the police for an escort or to have them assist us with removal or just to accompany us because we believe that the area may not be safe, so we work very close with the JCF, he added. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.